To this story now, today marks 8 years since Bafana Bafana captain Senzo Meyiwa was shot and killed. His life was cut short at the height of his career in what at first looked like a robbery gone wrong. He was in the company of his then-girlfriend Kelly Khumalo and 5 others, including childhood friends. The 5 men accused of killing the Bafana Bafana captain claim they're being framed. On the anniversary of his death, we go back to the place where the star grew up. eNCA reporter Silindelo Masikane joins us now from Umlazi. Silindelo, what are those who grew up with Senzo saying about his younger days there in Umlazi?
Well, of course, this is somebody who was very much loved by this community of Umlazi here in the south of Durban. And throughout the morning, we've been giving our viewers just an insight into how he grew up, what people remember about him, what they miss about him. And at this hour, we find ourselves back at the high school in which the talent that Senzo Meyiwa had was discovered. We're at Kwamgaka High School here at the K section of Umlazi. You can see it's raining, but it's going to be break time soon, and you can see the learners are quite excited to see the camera here. But this is essentially where Senzo Meyiwa discovered that he had a talent. This is where his teachers noticed that he had, this love for football. And in fact, just to give us more insight, I am joined by one of his high school teachers, that is Miss Bongiwe. Thank you so much for your time, Mama. Maybe ngicela ungitshele nje ungakhuluma isilungu isiZulu mawuthanda ikhumbulayo. What do you remember about Senzo?
Senzo Meyiwa umfundi wethu waqala la esikoleni esafunda grade 8 ngaleso sikhathi kwaku standard 8 wadlula waya ka grade 9 which is standard. Umfundi bonke abafundi kodwa kwaqhamile ngaye wayengane elungile futhi eyingane ehloniphayo. Okubalekile kuyena engakukhumbula kahle ukuthi wayeuthanda umdlalo webhola, engangokuthi kwakuthi ngesikhathi sesikole ahambe aye ejimini singakaphumi isikole, afike lapho sasa umsebenzi wesikole akawenzile. Uma uthola ukuthi akawenzile ngani kuvele ukuthi shuthu besephuthuma ukuya ejimini. Kuhambe kwahamba wathola uthisha owaye eqikelela kwezemidlalo, wamthatha wamxhumanisa neclub yangaphandle ekhokhelwayo la afike wadlala khona eclubini eyayingakangeni ku-association kodwa yayikhokhela eyayibizwa ngokuthi London Cosmos. Wadlala kuyona kusho ukuthi ithalente lakhe laqhamuka lapho agcina khona eseshiya-ke la esikoleni eseyosebenza-ke njengomdlali webhola. Ngokwazi kwami-ke ngoba wagcina engaqedanga i-high school yakhe, waqhubeka wafunda kwi-development yeclub ye-Orlando Pirates. Sasimthatha njengomfundi njengezinye iy'ngane.
Mhlambe-ke ukushona kwakhe kwaniphatha kanjani la esikoleni?
Sathuka impela nathi noma engasekho eduze kwethu ngoba wawuyingane esasiyikhonzile. Sashaqeka nje impela mase sizwa kuthiwa hayi sedlulile emhlabeni, futhi nangendlela adlula ngayo akubanga indlela esasiyilindele ahambe ngesikhathi. Nabanye ozakwethu sayokukhalisana nomndeni wakwaMeyiwa, sacela ngesikhathi somlungu sayovela ekhaya sihambisa umkhuleko. Kwasiphatha kabuhlungu kakhulu.
Mhlambe-ke kokugcina yini ofuna abafundi bayithathe ngalesimo sakaSenzo mhlambe ukuya phambili?
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kumele uma ngabe unesiphiwo onaso ukhombise ukuthi uyasithanda, uyakwazi ukuthi ungaphila nangakho. uSenzo wayelithanda ibhola ngoba kona ezegcina nje eyi-professional player wayeqalisa mncane la, wagcina ephokophele ngempela ukuthi agcine sevelele sewumdlalo ovelele. ngoba khona ehambile la esikoleni kwathatha isikhathi sizwa ukuthi usewangena wayodlala kwi-Pirates kodwa singakaze simbone edlala kodwa la aqhamuke sedlala khona sabona ukuthi hayibo ubeyibona le isisasa lakhe lihamba kanjani sajabula kakhulu dala eqophelweni eliphezulu. Ngiyabonga nami.
Okay, all right, that is former teachers here at Kwamgaga High School in the K section of Umlazi, just taking us through how, as a teenager from a very young age, his teachers noticed that at times he would bunk school to attend practice, that he was very passionate about football, and that he was a good learner, in fact, not disrespectful at all. And they are hoping that we'll take some lessons from Senzo's story. Mfundo, we had also spoken a little bit earlier on to one of Senzo's former coaches in Orlando Pirates during his development stage. Let's take a listen to what he has to say.
It was very difficult, you know, because we lost Lely Mañantela, and then after we come into lose him and all his colleagues, you know, the Jose Macaña, Taban Radeve, Benny de Vilacasi, etc., not to mention all. He was very shocked. I only hear the news around 3 o'clock in the morning when somebody called me and mentioned the death, the Senzo. It was very difficult moment, you know, to training, the players to concentration. They need to stop the training section, and we fly to Durban, no, the whole team, and it took time. It took a lot of time to understand this pain. It was not easy really, because it was Lady Mayantela first, now coming Senzo, and before Senzo was coming Guilherme. I mean, it was very difficult to understand and to hold, because all these players coming from the time they developing in earlier age. I mean, it was difficult to understand. The chairman need to, you know, to take player to counselor, because it was very difficult. It was no concentration, mental to come into training. It was a long process, really was very long process. And also to explain the new generation who coming from the development, what happened, you know, and to try to encourage. And it was a serious talking to the players to not move into the clubhouse, because we don't know who was the person or who was the criminal who do this, and then really was affecting the whole club. Was very sad news and very sad moment.